Breaking news! This just in, peaceful protests are planned to be held at local city park, but the town's high school principal, Susan Hall, denies local student Andrea White the right to lead a peaceful protest. Right, Conrad?
Right, Adrian. And now we go to our field reporter, Rhonda Skeeter.
I'm here at Amazing Grace High School, where the events of rights being revoked are taking place. Soon I will be interviewing the secretary of Mrs. Hall and the school secretary, Brenda Roberts, and I'll be here with our very own Andrea White. I'm here with Brenda Roberts, the secretary for Amazing Grace High School and the secretary for our own antagonist, Mrs. Hall. Now, Brenda, could you please tell me the events you went through that day?
Yes, I can, Rhonda. Today was a normal day. You know, I woke up, went about my morning, such as feeding my 3 beautiful babies.
I was not aware you had any children, Miss Roberts.
Well, I don't. I have 3 cuddly cats. Their names are Ricky, Tiki, and Tabby. They just make my whole entire day.
Excuse me, but please cut to the chase. I'm sure our lovely viewers at home are waiting for you to, spit it out.
Well, I went about my morning, such as starting my Keurig, you know, with my special K-cups. They're hazelnut iced coffee flavored. They just really make me energized and, help with the annoyance of the children in our school. Oh, yeah. Well, Miss Hall called me into her office over the intercom, and when I got in there, she had a very blank face. She said, "Could you please send in Andrea White?" in a very harsh tone. So I knew something was going on. I called over the school-wide intercom, and when Andrea came in, I sent her into the office. I'm just so done with these kids. But when she came in, her face was as white as her last name, LOL.
I guess what I should say is thank you, Brenda?
You're welcome.
After this commercial break, I'll be here with the girl herself, Andrea, and a few others. Back to you in our newscasting studio.
Love you, Mom.
Conrad.
Thank you, Rhonda. We will be back after these following commercials.
Are you ever down? Do you ever feel upset? Just because you don't have a bay? Like every other team. Hey, girl.
Hi.
Get over here and come see me!
Okay.
This gem right here is in need of a bay. If you think she's pretty or cute, you can call her up.
You can reach me at 724-555-5555.
Hurry up. This offer is waiting.
I don't have any LTE.
Call now. But wait, there's more! Oh, wait, there is more! Not only Abby comes with Abby, she also comes with all of it. Don't forget now, about the children. For just 9 cents a day, you can help feed those helpless children.
If I have to promote myself like I was told to, my mom makes really good food. Okay, bye.
Call today. She's in need.
We are back from that unique choice of commercial breaks.
Welcome back to Channel 12 News. I'm here with Andrea White, the organizer of the protest that occurred earlier today.
Well, Rhonda, I originally wanted to go to New York City to join the Occupy Wall Street protest there, but my parents wouldn't allow it. I'm a really strong supporter of this movement, so I decided to start my own right here in Graceville. So I got all my permits and plan to have the protest right here in City Park on Friday.
What went wrong?
Nothing really. I sent out the Facebook invites that clearly say this is going to be a non-violent protest and anyone who is going to get out of control needs to stay home. I even encouraged everyone to make protest signs without offensive wording or profanity.
And what were everyone else's views on this?
It all seemed pretty positive, aside from my principal, Miss Hall.
Yes, Brenda and I, well, come to think of it, we didn't really talk about Miss Hall earlier.
Well, she seemed angry that one of her students would want to get involved with something like this. She thinks it's nothing but a bunch of hippies who need to spend less time protesting and more time getting a job. She even told me that if I went through with this, she would suspend me for a full week. Now, I typically am concerned about my grades, and a full week of suspension is going to get me behind. I want a good education, just like everyone else. Is that really too much to ask?
No, honey, I respect your opinions and your education. I'm sorry your plan didn't go through the way you wanted it to. I know that you are very good at history and everything else that involves the government. Just by talking to your teachers, don't you think that Miss Hall is violating your First Amendment right?
Yes, I do believe my First Amendment is violated. The amendment states that everyone has their own freedom of speech. However, Miss Hall is taking that away from me. I understand if she didn't want me to go to the protest, but, never mind.
No. Please continue, Andrea. I'm sure others will agree with you and your opinion, at least I do.
Well, thank you. I was just going to say that I understand if Ms. Hall didn't want me to protest, but I don't think she should suspend me. It wasn't right for her to threaten me and say what she did because the First Amendment doesn't allow that. I just feel like I let everyone down. I should have got more involved and protested to get Ms. Hall right out of our principal position. You know what, Rhonda?
What?
I am aware what's stated in the Bill of Rights. I can probably recite them word for word. I know what I can and cannot do, and I can protest. Our government even has scenarios that are supposed to prevent stupid stuff like this from happening. So get this. If you all believe Ms. Hall is being outrageous, meet me at Amazing Graceville High School tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Bring signs and write whatever you want because the First Amendment is now our best friend.
What a brave and intelligent young woman you are, Andrea. I don't know about you, but I will be at Amazing Graceville High School to support Andrea and her cause.
Well, that's a wrap for Channel 12 News. We're out until tomorrow.
Good morning, Graceville and other Channel 12 watchers.
We were just told that Andrew's story is going nationwide.
Well, here we go over to Rhonda, who is protesting for our sweet student, Andrea White.
As you can probably guess, Andrea White is busy at the current moment, but she would like me to tell you, the viewers at home, that she is very thankful you're protesting. She thanks you all for understanding her rights and her needs to have freedom of speech.
Yes, she is just so lovable.
She's a cute one, that's for sure.
Wait! We are getting something. This is happening live. Rhonda is talking to an elderly woman and witness, Shirley.
I'm here with Shirley, who would like to share her experiences with Andrea to our viewers at home. Shirley?
Well, I don't remember much, but I wrote something down on a piece of paper to make me remember about Andrea. Thank you. I got it, lass. I got it.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. When I was a young lass like Andrea, I was just like her. I never gave up on my country, and actually I had an experience quite like hers. At first, she moved into the house across from mine. Oh, how she was a delightful little girl she was. Oh, so cute I could just pinch her cheeks, you know. And you know, since my grandchildren live in Europe, she and I go to travel there, you know. She takes care of my house, feed my 9 cats, and water my flowers, and, you know, just dust up and, you know, take care of my garden.
I know.
Yeah, you know. You do know? I know. Oh, thank you. Oh, man. Andrea had told me about her protest before anyone else could. Anyone else. Yeah, that's what I mean. And I encouraged her to do it. I as my dear Andrea to do that. I could see her face lit up and she was discussing it with me. Oh, I'm getting a little snuffled up. I helped her make the regulations on Facebook, the messages. She did slide in those DMs. Oh, very well. I also helped her make her protesting sign, and she helped me make mine. You could say we are the dynamic duo. That's all I could say about Andrea. Thank you.
I completely agree, Shirley. Back to you, Conrad.
Tomorrow, hopefully with another inspiring story.
We're out, Channel 12 News!